it always bothered me. I think you see celebrities, they get their money bag and they get a private jet and they fly to like Africa or Russia, fly right over an orphanage and drive by a foster home and get like a kid from overseas and then bring him back and send him to Harvard, and then the American kids who has the same potential to be great in this society and wound up being pimps and prostitutes. It's not good.
Do you think
Can I
you
ask
do
you
you
a
think
question?
yes you did? Do you think you'd be able to get Madonna to adopt
wow.
her next child from a Cleveland foster home
We
orphanage?
have exotic people here if that's what they're looking for.
Yeah.
I was exotic. Well, my family didn't abandon me. My mother was in prison. She was 17. My father was murdered 2 months before I was born. He didn't know that she was pregnant, and he had his own life. It wasn't like she was the love that he wanted. He had another girlfriend who he had 2 children with, and she's the one that killed him. And so of course, my mother couldn't keep me in prison, so she's 17, and when she got out, she never came to claim me. And Uncle asked her, who was I? And she said, oh, that's Johnny. And he said, no, that's Antwone Fisher. Who's Antwone Fisher? And she fainted, boom. And I just really felt sorry for her, right? I didn't feel like she owed me anything. She just seemed like a stranger, somebody I just happened to be seeing. So I felt sorry for her. So they got her up in the chair, and she was like, mumbling. And I was thinking, I think we should leave because this is like too much for her, Well, she got up and she went to the stove and she started stirring something in a pot. And she said, you want something to eat? And I looked at everybody else, and everybody was looking at me. I was thinking, like, no, I don't want anything. And then she shook her head as if something was wrong with me because I didn't want to eat. She was just feeling awkward, right? And we just went over there, and so she wasn't prepared for anything. And so my uncle said, well, there's nothing happening over here. Let's go. They're kind of like abrupt, the older guys are just like, well, it's enough. So we left. We don't really have anything in common. She's cool and I'm a square, and so we talk, and sometimes it would be like minutes on the phone without saying anything. So in my mind, where the slot for mother is, this is empty. And for some people, it's hard for them to understand that. But I don't feel like she owes me anything. I don't feel like I owe her anything. I don't feel anything. I feel more about I had the same teacher for the 4th, 5th, and 6th grade, and she's like the grandmother to my kids. She's always been in my life since I was 10 years old, and she was 29. Her name is Prophet. I wrote about her in both books. And so I've always found that family is where you find it. Sometimes people you meet in life make a better family member than people you're born in a family with. And if you force yourself to be with people who don't mean you well, you may wind up destroying yourself.